Well, certainly a slowdown in GDP in China got a lot of the blame for Monday's sell-off on Wall Street, but Ford doesn't see it that way. The automaker is predicting that 40% of its global sales will come from China by the end of this decade. The company, as a result, has doubled its capacity there, scrambling to keep up with demand in the world's largest automotive market. LeBeau is in Chongqing with a closer look at Ford's rapid expansion there and the challenges it still faces.
Shugao Li is part of the new wave in China. Car buyers turning the western part of the country into one of the hottest auto markets in the world.
In his mind,
he feels that this car, the brand is good and the service is also excellent. So this is why he trusts this brand.
Here in Chongqing, the gateway to western China, growth in auto sales is particularly good news for Ford. At this plant, a new Focus or Kuga rolls off this assembly line every single minute. And within 2 years, Ford will be doubling capacity in this area.
This year, the total volume of Ford will achieve almost 600,000 volume. So it's a big change.
Growing sales in China has been one of Alan Mullally's top goals since he took over Ford in 2006. At the time, Ford had a small presence in China, while its rival GM led the market thanks to Chinese buyers loving Buicks. Mullally immediately began investing billions in China, quickly ramping up production. China now generates 11% of Ford's global sales, with the Focus leading the way.
To have the Focus now just be announced as the #1 selling vehicle in the world and the #1 selling vehicle in China, what a proof point about the Ford strategy.
While Ford is surging in China, it is still barely a blip in the rearview mirror of the market leaders.
The dominant players here are, of course, Volkswagen, General Motors. Hyundai is a story as well in terms of how well they've done. So Ford is still behind, but coming on strong.
Running hot in the world's hottest auto market, where buyers are embracing the blue oval. LeBeau, Nightly Business Report, Chongqing, China.